name's John.
Hello, and I'm Neil.
And welcome to Wine Wednesdays. Neil, what have you got for us?
We've got real cracker Rioja, from the iconic house of Rioja Alta.
Yeah.
So they do 904, 890, Vina Araña. So this is the Vina Arana. I think this is the 2015.
Yeah.
This is a Grand Reserva. So we're talking about 3 years bottling, 3 years aging in oak.
And the minimum's 24 months.
And the minimum's 24, and then there's probably another 2 years in bottle. So this is ready to go. When it comes to market, that's the great thing about Grand Reserva Riojas. Comes to market, it's ready to go. They've done all the aging. It's a mad way of producing wine, but the Rioja house has been doing it for decades now, and this is just absolutely beautiful. So this is an old style.
Yeah. So
this is in American oak. And what they've done is they've done all the traditional stuff. So it's things like racking, so six times racking, so they're moving from barrel to barrel to barrel.
Is it natural way of filtering the wine?
Yeah, that's it. Going from barrel to barrel to barrel, so you
gently,
get little. So there's a gentle aging profile that happens from different barrel profiles, and they do it via candlelight, so they can see if there's any sort of sediment, and they can stop the racking when the sediment comes through. So it's a really natural, old traditional way of doing it, and obviously in darkness you're not putting too much light into the wine, all that sort of stuff. This is 95%, probably a little bit more than Tempranillo, and there's a bit of Gratiano in there as well. So let's give it a go, because I think this is delicious. So the nose is absolutely typicity of Grand Reserva Rioja. So it's quite oaky.
An old school Rioja.
Really old school. Lot of American oak on the nose.
And it's that gentle, controlled oxidation, isn't it? Because when we talk about a modern Rioja, they more on the minimum end of the aging, and they keep more of the fruit, don't they?
Definitely, and that's what they split off, didn't they? They want to keep the traditional, and then that was to go to the New World market.
Yeah.
But I think there's always a place for these traditional style, and I've just had a taste now, and the coconut is so prevalent on the palate. So you get red fruits, obviously you're going to get those red fruits and some dark fruits as well. But because of that oak profile, American oak, because it's a wider fibre to the oak, it's a younger oak tree as opposed to French oak, which are much older oak trees, which are finer fibres. That imparts more oak flavour. So you get that butterscotch, vanilla sort of flavour, but it's more confected. But you also get things like, I know it sounds mad, but you get banana and you get coconut. There's a bit of coconut coming through on this one.
I get some of those oxidative notes, like balsamic's a classic thing.
Yeah,
and I get a little bit, the fruit's almost like a pruny fruit.
Yeah.
So
a stewed sort of note.
Yeah.
So and that manifests itself weight-wise, because this is 14.5% alcohol.
Right.
So it's quite a weighty Rioja. We all know about climate change. We all know that even if you pick a couple of weeks earlier, you're still, because the sun is so intense up on at the altitude in the hills of La Rioja, you're going to get a lot of very ripe fruit very quickly, which produces sugar, produces alcohol. I think this is a glorious, old school Grand Reserva from a great house, from probably one of the best houses in Rioja. And what price is this? We've got $39.99. So it's top end, but when you compare it to Bordeaux and Burgundy and other top end wines, I think it represents really good value.
For a premium Rioja estate, their other wines go for double this at least.
I think $890 is probably £200 now.
Right, I think you might be right. Yeah.
So it is for that price point. I think it's magnificent. If you want a treat, it is magnificent. You're not going to glug this. You're going to savour it and really enjoy it.
It's a roast beef wine, isn't it?
So $39.99 from Fine Wines Direct UK. Santé.
Cheers.
Cheers.